Well, Patrick, another big 3 points at home this evening. Your take on the game?
Yeah, I thought it was a good game. We've started how we started the last few home games. Scored 2 good goals, which I think is important, because if you don't score then it gets a bit cagey. And they came out in the second half, made a good game, a good team. But yeah, they've had their struggles on the road, so we kind of take advantage of that and try to get the third goal. Didn't quite come. They scored, made it a bit difficult, but I think the character we showed and that willingness to kind of kick the ball out the net was fantastic. And yeah, it was a good 3 points.
Absolutely, and 2 brilliantly taken strikes from Peck and Dimmy in the first half. How pleased were you to go in 2 up at the break?
Yeah, I mean, we work on them goals all the time, win the ball back high. And Peck's had a shank, I think, that's gone in the back of the net, so that was good. And then Dimmy, obviously, everyone knows Dimmy's quality. So it was nice to see him hit the back of the net. And yeah, 2-0's comfortable, but it's not, the game's not over. As last game, they obviously came back from 2-0 down, so we kind of knew there was a job to be done and just had to see it out.
It felt like Watford really turned the screw in the second half, obviously getting a goal, but we didn't let that affect us too much.
No, I think we kind of, they changed the way they played. We could see that it was harder to maybe pass the ball around or move it up the pitch, so he was trying different ways to kind of, progress the ball, but it was tough at times, and it's credit to them, they kind of had to do something, and getting the goal, obviously, they had the momentum, but I think we still showed the willingness, the running. We've got Jay, Marv and the lads coming on, Dimmy, me, the boys in midfield, they all work hard and try and get the ball back as quick as can. And yeah, it was tough towards the end, but we held on. It was, like I said, good 3 points.
We touched on it there, we really had to absorb a lot of pressure in that second 45. When a lot of teams could have combusted, we seemed to hold strong.
Yeah, I mean, signs of a good team, a well-organised team. I think it's important, especially in this league, because it does get tough. There's a lot of games, and they go to like the 100th minute. And I think we've always got to be in the game, whether we're winning or we're losing, like the other night when we came back and scored, and tonight obviously holding on towards the end. These are important points that we need, and especially at home we need to pick up as many as we can, and that's been a strong point of ours, and we need to capitalise now. We've got 2 away games which will be tough, but I'm sure we'll set up proper.
Obviously it's a big win, 14 goals in 4 at home. It takes us to 7th in the table now. Can you as players allow yourself to look at the table yet, as it's solely game by game at this point?
I don't think so. I've played in this league quite a few years, and I've been down there, I've been up there. You've got to take it game by game. There's a lot of points, there's not many points between obviously down the bottom, 6th, 7th, whatever it is, and you've got to kind of stay in every game and take as many points as you can, and towards the end of the season see where you end up. But I think we're on a good run at the minute, good period, and yeah, like I said, 2 tricky away games, but if we carry on the same way we kind of play at home or the other night in the second half, then we can take as many points as we can.
Personally then, you've had a decent run of the team since joining, plenty of goal contributions and involvements. How are you enjoying it? Yeah,
I'm loving life. It's been good, brilliant. It's a different way, kind of how I played last year or the last few years at Sunderland, but I knew the manager and I knew what he's like, and and that intensity, you can see that obviously from the sideline and through the way we play and the way we press, and I've enjoyed it. It's more clarity, more clear, and you know your job, and everyone knows their roles. Even lads coming on the pitch that come on the pitch and take over from you or the other lads, and everyone knows their role. And I think that's important. And you need a big squad all in it together. And yeah, it's game by game and see where it takes you. But it's been great so far, and I'm loving it.
We know how much of a fortress this place has become recently, but how does it feel to play here?
Yeah, I've played here a few times, a few against different teams that I've played here. But it's yeah, I loved it. I love coming to St Andrews. It's always an iconic ground, especially in England, and yeah, to play here and be a blue is fantastic, and I'm loving playing here at the minute. Obviously, winning the games and scoring all the goals it's been fantastic. So long may that continue, and see where it takes us.
It's a few days now, but we make the trip to St Mary's to take on the Saints. How much of a test will that be?
Yeah, it'll be a big test. They changed their manager, but whenever someone changes manager, something different happens, so they might be set up a different way, which I'm sure the manager will look at. And be a tough side. They've got good players, playing against them a lot. So yeah, it'll be a tough test, but one we're willing to take as always, and we'll set up prepared.
Pat, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Cheers.